Hello everyone, this is our video about why we've moved into our van, why we're doing van life, and all the different bits and bobs about how we are living and how we're getting on our first week in van life. What's that guy doing? What are you doing? So, what are we in, Bhavani? What's our home?
We are in a short wheelbase T4.
It's a 2003 T4. It's the last of the T4s, and I picked it up about 4.5 years ago for about 2,200. It was just a panel van when we bought it, and then thanks to our friends over at Vanlife over in Poole in Dorset, we turned it into what it is now. They did all the installation for us, they lined it for us, we had someone come do the windows, and then we did all the other stuff inside. So we're not going to do a van tour today about what we've got. Today is just about why we're doing it.
Yeah. And this is our second build.
This is her second, yeah. So this
Self-build.
Yeah, we re-modified this, so because we took the bulkhead out. But we'll do that when we do another video about like how we're living and where we're settled into. So, but today's video is just about why we're here, why we're. What day are we in?
4.
Day 4. Day 4, and what the reason for us, you know, doing what we're doing now. Yeah? Okay, so here we go then.
So, we have embarked on a van life journey. The goal is to do 6 months to a year. Mahesh is in 6 months, I'm a year. And it's really big to create a little pot for our future. I'm 50 the end of next year, and she is not far behind me.
Yeah.
We both had previous lives that we came out of with nothing.
Yeah.
Just the shirts on our backs, really. And over the last 13 and a bit years together, we've always rented. Having 3 children between us and a furry baby, we always needed space for everybody to be able to come together and feel like it was a home. So, as for all of you that rent or have rented in the past, know that it can be quite a big financial tie. So, over the last 2 years, with all the craziness that's been happening in the world, pandemics and the likes, the little bit of pot that we had accumulated has disappeared.
Which wasn't that much anyway.
No. We're business owners. We both have our own independent businesses, which obviously has another financial impact on your income. Running 2 separate businesses, which, you know, could be put together, but the service that we both offer is now very separate. It's the same but separate. And to bring them together would take the feel and the ethos and the service that we're individually providing for people away. So the only big change we could make was where we lived. So after having Cordelia for the last few years, and this last year of really using her at weekends and days off and spending lots of time in her, and I did that as everybody else did over YouTube, over lockdown, watching a lot of YouTube and other people's journeys in their vehicles, because it's not just vans, as we all know. Decided that maybe this was an option for us to use her to be able to give us some financial relief to be able to make that pot. Move again.
We're not moving again. We're going to move backwards and forwards as I do my poor editing on this. So just a little side note to like the quality content of our, like, we have no headings, we have no graphics, we have no like wonderful fanciness, because 1, I don't know how to do that, 2, I don't have the time to learn how to do that, 3, I can't be bothered. for me, it's anything that we do here is about the content, not about how many fancy graphics and overlays and amazing things that you can put on it and edit it. It's, you either want to hear it or you don't want to hear it. You either want to see it or you don't want to see it.
Raw, real life stuff.
Yeah. So
we're not doing it for the Insta.
we're not
or
doing
the followers.
it. You know, we're
this
not.
is
No.
just sharing our story and our journey.
Yeah.
As it is.
Because,
you know, being real.
Because we're not the only people that are in their 40s that maybe don't have a pot, maybe don't have like equity or don't even, you know, don't have like a safety net. So we don't have that. So the purpose for us being in the van is also, the other side of being in the van is not just the money. So the money is a driver, and it helps us to focus on like the saving bit and actually recognize how much we've been spending. But also, you know, we've both been vegan for 7 and a bit years. We've been to events with Extinction Rebellion, and we've even been arrested together at the same time and spent night in the cells, you know, because of our cause, because of how we feel about the environment. And this is also helping us to reduce our carbon footprint. We have 2 shops that we run, and we have a van, but we are having 2 shops, a van and also a home. So we're hoping that, you know, we're not going to be using sewage, water, gas, electric, you know, anything like that in the flat. And that's a little bit of an offset against the fact that we both have 2 small businesses that we
actually run ethically.
That we run
the whole
ethically.
Point of my salon is as
yeah,
ethical as
yeah,
I can
and
get it
you
to
know,
be.
we both very conscious about how much energy we use and our impact and how we eat. And you know, it's we're trying to reduce our impact on our environment as well. So they're the 2. We're back on the other side now. So they're the top 2. Financial, and the second is like our environmental impact and just the way that we live. So another reason why we would move into the van is also to have an experience like life. That's what life's about, eh? Like life's not just about going to work, paying your bills, trying to cram all your living into the weekend so that you can go back to work again. And we're trying to experience life and live our life every day, not just at the weekend. And when you work closely with people like we do, you know, we're cutting hair every day and we're talking to lots of people from lots of different backgrounds, doing lots of different work, all having different ethoses and different lifestyles. It helps you to like recognize what you don't want to do and how you don't want to live your life. And then when you put all those things to the side, what is left is how you're going to end up. And that's really how we are, aren't we? And we're lucky that we disagree on lots of things, but like our core and our ethos and the type of people we are is very similar. And we both I think we're in sync about how our growth and our way that we're growing and the way that we're evolving as human beings. We're in sync with each other, and it's really nice. And one person is doing that, and then the other person catches up and then does that, and then we do that. So we're doing that all the time and watching each other grow and morph and become better human beings. And part of that journey is that we can do that together, and it's really nice to do that together. It's nice to do it as a couple. And I feel lucky that I've found somebody that I can do that with, because so many people who outgrow their partners or move along and leave someone behind, and they don't want to keep up with each other. They just see that as, oh, I can't do that. But I think what's really nice is that we've been managing to do that together.
Yes, yeah, supporting and holding each other in our journeys. Yeah.
Do you really believe that?
I do.
Yeah. So that's it. So that's a third reason. The third reason is like, you know, just like living life, experiencing life, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
You want
And
to
being
elaborate?
in this very small environment encourages you to be much more mindful about how you move in spaces.
We just had a mindful talk about crumbs.
Crumb guy.
Because one of my nicknames is Crumb Guy. The other one is Mr. Bump and various other things. But I am known as the Crumb Guy. Maybe everyone can write in the comments about whether they've got a partner who just leaves crumbs everywhere. If you've got a partner that likes to leave crumbs wherever they've been, let us know in the comments.
I mean, we've had to ban sourdough from the van for now.
We have. We've banned sourdough.
How to move better, make less mess.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just recap. So we're recapping on why we've done our tiny van life, because the life that we're living isn't like the rest of, well, a lot of the YouTubers out there who are van lifing it, who are, you know, traveling around Europe, going to amazing places, working from their laptops, you know, with the store open and the sun shining, and, you know, just based wherever they base and finding these amazing places. We're not living that life. We have moved from our home into a van and still staying within our community, still staying within our environment, and going out to work every day. So that's the difference between what we're doing and what you would normally see on the van
Many
life.
others are doing.
Yeah. And so let's recap. So the first reason for us doing this is
to build a small pot for our future.
a small pot for our future. Secondly, our second driver for doing this is, you don't know.
I can't remember.
You don't know. You only know just focusing on the money.
To have an experience.
Have an experience and live life. And really, the third thing is that what you just said is to experience life.
I've got my old lady brain on this morning.
Anyway, so there's 3 reasons for us doing this. It's about our environmental impact.
Yes.
It's about us, you know, being able to save up a small pot, and it's about us having an experience that we can talk about and grow from, and hopefully as a couple make us stronger. You know, I mean, this is the goal, you know, is to always, you know, for it to make us better human beings, eh? All right, so if you like this, stick a comment in the bottom, subscribe, and click the little bell so you can find out when we're doing another one. And thank you for following us on our little journey.
Aren't we supposed to do this? Follow the link.
Yeah, but that means I've got to edit like something to go on it, and I don't know how to do that.
Okay, but we'll just do that anyway.
Yeah,
just
so
follow the link.
Subscribe and like and share.
Follow the link.
I'm glad you're doing that with those index fingers. All right, until next time, lots of love from the Avocado Hobos. We'll see you again.